wherever you are in the internet world. Welcome, welcome to another edition of Golden Independence. Now, I figure, since everybody wants to get into the clickbait thing, why not me? Right? I might as well get some clickbait too, because everybody likes to want to see what's wrong with it. Too good to be true, all that type of stuff. But I'm not here to say that, oh, it must be too good to be true. I'm not here saying that. What I'm saying is that this system is set up from the very beginning with the smart contract. And it's playing out that way. Yes, respect and manners is in order. Let's get the protocol ready and out of the way. Good evening, Jam Consulting. Good evening. If you want to say, salutations, anyone, if you're just coming in, you want to say salutations and just, say where you're from, you could do that. This is the part where you do that. And also make sure you give a thumbs up if you are not a troll so that we know who is in the room. Thank you. You see, this is a community, right? This is a community. So we want to know how many of us are in the room along with trolls. Yeah. All the way from Saint what? St. Louis? St. Louis. There we go. Ronald Smith, bless up. Yes. All right. Cheers. Yeah. So, as I was saying, I'm just getting this right out the way, right? This is clickbait, right? This is clickbait. So it's to, of course, attract people, the numbers and all that. Look, it's 900 holders according to Etherscan. So it's growing. Boonville, Mississippi. Bless up, Larry. Over 900 holders, right? More people are coming in. By the end of this week, it'll definitely be over 1,000. By next week, Monday, we'll definitely be over 1,000. No doubt. I have no doubt with that. See, and each week that progresses, it's like that's going to be the multiplier, because the more people that get involved, it's like a snowball, right? It's like a snowball effect. And if you go back to my previous videos, not even that much, right? It seemed like it was just the other day I was saying it was 400. You see what I'm saying? It was just the other day I was saying that it was like 400 holders, right? And now here we are at 900. And by the end of this week, it's going to be, 1,000. And the week after that, like what's next? 3,000? You know what I mean? It's like it could snowball like that, because each one tells one, and then it starts to compound. Yes, peace, Chris John. We got Dallas, Texas in the house this evening or this morning. Dallas, we got the Dallas versus the Giants tonight. So, hey, big peace and blessings to you. Dallas is gonna beat the Giants tonight. That's why I'm here doing the stream, because I already know who's winning that game. It's Dallas. You know, I got a little, little inside scoop on that. So that Dallas is going to win the game. I know that, not the Giants. So big up, Dallas Cowboys. Yep. At least for tonight. I'm not saying they're going to win the Super Bowl. I'm just saying tonight. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna win tonight. So, which reminds me, is like, you gotta celebrate your wins, man. You gotta celebrate your win. When you're winning, celebrate it. When you're winning, because you're not gonna win everything. You're not gonna win the whole thing. It's some people in Bitcoin who are not winning right now. Why? Because some people bought Bitcoin when it went to 60,000. Somebody bought Bitcoin at 60,000 and at 50,000 and at 40,000. Somebody does not feel like a winner right now. You see? But it's about your perception. What's your intention? That's what this space is all about. This is the new world. This is the parallel world. The new world that's running parallel. It's like it's like a split universe running parallel with the world that we're currently living in. It's like it's a duality. It's a duality system. And some people are just not gonna get it. And for a while it seemed, and when you think about it, when you go back in time to when we embarked on this project, it was what, like 2017. We start, the project started in 2017. They were working on it 2017. So that's 18, 19. It's like 5 years in the making. You see what I'm saying? It's 2017, so it's like 5 years in the making. And now here it is, coin or the token is looking, it's back. As far as what I can see right now, it's Pac-Man fever, because it's back to that 50 cent level. So it looks like it's going to float between the 50 and 70. So 50 cent, the 50 cent gang, we got the 50 cent gang and the 60 cent gang, going right at it. I'm comfortable because I already set it and forget it. I had set it and forget it. Look, I let the market come to me because I'm a bottom feeder. I'm a bottom feeder. Are you a bottom feeder? Yeah. I go to those levels, and it's just about waiting. Time is on our side. Yes, it is. And you got to let it go. You got to let it flow. And let the market come to you. But some people are stressed out because they first came in and bought it at 70. They're just coming in and now they're seeing it drop. But not us. You see what I'm saying? Not us. Because you gotta come back. You gotta come back to me. Yeah. Come back. So I can scoop up some more. It's coming. And that's how we do it. Study, But but that's trading. That's trading. You know, that's the whole trading aspect. You know, you want to learn how to trade, you hit me up. You know, teach you how to fish. Give you some pointers. You know what I mean? Other than that, you can go with the automatic system. The automatic system. Man, it's crazy. And like I said, the potential, you could wake up one day and have like 10 coins in one wallet. Or wake up and your account, how about this? You wake up and in your account, you got 200 plus more coins. Why? Because it was like a rush in a day. Now let's say you couldn't get to your coins in a week because you were so busy, right? You get busy with life, your mind goes, man, I forgot to do my period of time. I forgot to do my period of time where I'm doing the, you know, I have to create the coin with the code, because the code is what really creates it, solidifies it, timestamp it, like that, brings it into existence, if you will. It's almost like you become a validator, right? It's like with the period of time, you become a validator in the code. I mean, when you do that code, because that's how you get the next token. But let's just say, you know, you're getting so caught up throughout your day, you know, you're missing the 25 hours and all that. You're like, what day is it? And you end up missing a whole week. Well, guess what? Because y'all got 20 wallets. And in that particular week, you ended up with like 200 coins. Wouldn't that be wonderful? But it's possible. And that's what makes it exciting, this opportunity. That's what makes it exciting. You know? The possibilities of the passive income, the multiples of passive income in one project is incredible. That's what's incredible right now, right? Some people are just looking at, some people are just looking at the price. We haven't even reached utility yet. We haven't even reached utility. See, everybody wants everything happen right now. And why it's been 3 weeks already. What is wrong with people? It took Bitcoin 9 years. 9. To be what it is. It took us 5 years to get to Minebase. It took us 5 years to get to Minebase. And we are basically, and now that we're at Minebase, we're back at 0. So now we're gonna give this project at least another 9 years. Now did they not say that they project and they have a 10-year plan? They said they had a 10-year plan. 10-year plan. And in the 10-year plan, they are projecting that the amount of users, it'll be at, what they say, 80%? It'll be at 80%. And 80% of the tokens will be created. Or in 10 years, the 10 million, because it's supposed to be like 10 million users. That's the cap. They are expecting, they're projecting that. See, it's about users, i.e. utility. That's what they want. They want the utility. Because trust me, the money, see, everybody's thinking, oh, they're making money off of the fees or making money off of this. You got it all wrong. Where the company makes money is from the app. That's where the company is going to make money. Because you know how much that app is going to cost? The price of the app is going to cost when the coin reaches 700,000. The price of the app is going to be 300. And that's going to be looked at as cheap. That will be looked at as cheap in comparison to what the individual can acquire. A $700,000 coin? Yeah, I'll pay $300. I'll pay my look, watch this. I'll pay my $300 now, right? So that I can get my $700,000 a year later. That's a salary. That's somebody who's working in McDonald's 1 year. And then the next year, like they invest in this thing. They invest in the app. Let's say they come to the very end. Or they may, let's say somebody who's working at McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell, Fridays, Ruby Tuesdays, Applebee's, Outback, Popeyes. What you want? Somebody working. It's going to be somebody working in retail, Cheesecake Factory. Somebody working in a mall strip. They invest in this opportunity one time for that app. And the following year, the minute they create that coin, they don't have to work there anymore. I'm going to let that marinate. Because I don't think you guys understand. Is there anyone right here in this room working minimum wage? And is there anyone working minimum wage? Right, I mean, I got one thumbs up, so maybe it's just one person. So out of 15 people, one person hit. I saw one person do a like. So I don't know if it's because of the silence or what, but either way, it's very telling. And it's a good, and clearly they agree with my point because nobody's coming forward. Or maybe nobody wants to. I'm like, what? You guys are shy now or something? Like, it's not like nobody could see you. I'm the only person you could see. The rest of you is handles. It's not your real names. And I'm not saying this to like talk down on guys, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got Chris, John, Ronald Smith. Those could be aliases. Nobody knows people. Unless you met them at a conference somewhere. But I mean, okay, if you done that, you ain't working no minimum wage. So all I'm saying is, with the 15 people that's in the room, see what I'm saying? Ain't no minimum wage here. But just Consider the amount of people who could be free from this when it gets going. It doesn't make sense you go into these people now because they don't have the mindset of getting a 50-cent coin. They ain't got that. You know what they will do? They will spend $100, $200, $300 on the app to get a 6-figure coin. They'll do that. You see? But if you tell them, hey man, you could, hey, if you put $200 and get 400 coins and just leave it, you'll be free for the next, maybe 5 years? No, they can't. No. See, somebody who's working minimum wage, their brain can't process past a year. You see what I'm saying? On average, they can't process that far. But if you're not making minimum wage, you're already at that level where you're not worrying about, the first year or whatever. You're worrying about, you're already 5 years ahead. You're already thinking 10 years ahead. And when you're thinking like that, things around you in your immediate start to sound a little quiet. Things start sounding a little quiet. It's like it's frivolity. When you start hearing all, everybody's so-called problems and issues, and y'all got information that can solve those problems and issues, but a lot of people don't want to receive it because they want to remain in those problems and issues because that's what defines them. That's what makes them feel alive. That's what makes them feel important, like in existence. So that's why I'm saying it doesn't. So just because I bring up the minimum wage people, it doesn't make sense going to them and telling them to get, hey, yo, man, come get this 50-cent coin. No. The time to go to the people in minimum wage is when the coin is 6 figures, but they gotta spend 2 paychecks to get it. And then you tell them wait a year. Yeah, and then you show them how to cash it out. And then you do it all over again. And that could be the salary. Yeah. Matter of fact, they could still work at the minimum wage place. And they'll be a better employee. Hello? They will be a better employee. Why? Because they got 6 figures worth of crypto backing them up. Not crypto, but it's gonna, once they convert it into Tether, all that, they got 6 figures backing them. And remember, especially when you show them, look, you just take what you need per month because the price of the coin is going to go up. Inflation hedge. You just take what you need and let the market do the rest. Because your 150,000, you don't liquidate your whole 150,000. You liquidate what you need for the month. Or how about for the year? Because in the following year, it may grow. Or within the year, that coin, the token can grow where it replenishes what you spend. And that way you won't have to spend the next token or the next one the following year. This is wealth building. Not, see, we're wealth builders, not wealth spenders. We're not getting this thing to spend. We're getting this thing to build, to flow, to maintain a lifestyle that we are comfortable with. You see? That we are comfortable with. Not everybody's got to live like Tony Stark. Or Bruce Wayne. You ain't gotta have the latest and greatest gadgets. If your debts are paid, if you ain't got no debt, you don't owe anybody. That's a peaceful life, man. You can move when you want to move. Go anywhere in the world where you want to go. That's freedom. That's freedom, man. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not about what type of name brand clothing you got. It's really not. What car you're driving. Really? Car. I thought cars were depreciating assets. I don't even know how you could say depreciating an asset in the same phrase. But for some reason, I'm hearing people say it. Instead of just saying a car's a liability. That's what it is. A car is a liability. Like, for me, a car is just utility, man. Get me from A to B. Utility. Perception. How are you seeing things in your life? That's what this crypto world should be showing you. And that's how you can merge. That's how you're able to merge the mindset. And then you can see what's happening in the space. You could see what the producers of crypto are attempting to do. All you got to do is come on the other side, come on that side, and look at it from their point of view, and then it makes a whole lot of sense. And once you start applying the principles of crypto into this world, that's when crypto becomes reality in your space. Why? Because because of the application. We make it real. See, Bitcoin is real because the people who held on to Bitcoin started to communicate with others in real time, real life, and then applied in real time, real life. And then it became and then Bitcoin became a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle choice. Cryptocurrency is a lifestyle choice. It's so many people have crypto wrong, man. They think it's about making money. And it's going beyond that. Michael Saylor is onto something when he's saying like it's digital real estate. He's onto something. I'm not saying that he's 100% right, but he is onto something. My version of crypto is that it's bigger than money. Like my interpretation is that like the money part is one aspect. The real estate part is another aspect. Like I said, it's a way of life. I said, we're not going to be, we're going to be getting paid to watch things. I could see it. Pretty soon, these streaming programs, they are going to be paying you in their crypto coin, or paying us, or it may not happen in our lifetime, but it's going to happen, right? Where they're going to be paying the viewer to watch their stream, their streaming program. So that's the advertisement, and they'll be able to really track how many people watch and this and all that other type of stuff. It will be extremely efficient from a business point of view. Imagine getting paid in Prime coin, Netflix coin, Apple, Hulu. All these streaming companies, they're getting paid. You, the viewer, or we, the viewer. No subscription. No subscription. You're not paying them. They're going to pay us. That's right. Why? To get your attention. Because that's what everything is about. Everything is about grasping your attention to sell you something. Isn't that wonderful? But it's like you're paying them to distract you. Think about that. We are paying these streaming companies to distract us. Please distract us. Here's my money. But that's going to flip. Oh, that's going to change. Oh, that's going to change, man. It is. You're listening to somebody who's woke. See, it's just not enough people like me that say, why should I give you my money? My funds. Why should I subscribe to you? You see? See, the revolt is going to come from our children. And our children are coming up in this space, man. They're coming up in the Web 3.0. They're coming up in the virtual reality, man. In the virtual world. Ain't nothing we can do about it. However, we can get ahead of it. We can be prepared. We can do what our parents didn't do. A lot of our parents didn't invest in Apple. A lot of our parents didn't invest in Google. A lot of our parents didn't invest in Netflix. A lot of our parents didn't invest in Microsoft. A lot of our parents didn't invest in Facebook. You see? You see what I'm saying? Whereby had they invest in just, a lot of our parents didn't invest in Amazon. If they would have invested in just 3 of the things that I just said, man, we would be more than all right. But they were probably working for the companies. They were probably, But they all run all of it, but didn't, our parents probably making a whole lot of money, but they didn't invest any money. They didn't invest the money. We can't make the same mistake. Web 3.0 is here. Our parents didn't invest in the internet. They bought us computers, thankfully. They bought us the video games. I remember I had the first computer I had was Apple. And it was green. It was the green thing. And then my parents got the Microsoft computer. Yeah, the first gaming thing was computers, man. And then it was ColecoVision. I got the ColecoVision. And then it was Atari. And then came Nintendo. Next level. And then came Sega. And then Sega Genesis. And hey, after Sega Genesis, it was a wrap. It just went haywire after that. It was like, now it's PlayStation and Xbox. And now the consoles are like computers now. It's like this merge. The gaming console is the computer, meaning you could hook it up to your internet. You could hook the Xbox to the internet and play computer games and play people from all over the world. You could play Call of Duty, for example. You see? Through the internet. So you see how it was two separate things, now it's merged into one thing, one entity. Well, imagine you have a lot of coins, crypto coins, and they're able to merge into one entity. That will allow for stability. Because that's what MBASE represents. It represents something stable. In terms of crypto, from the standpoint of crypto. And the track record is going to be proven over time. Because yeah, it went up to 70 and it's coming down to 50. And if that's pretty stable in crypto terms. And then it rises to, and then it'll rise to $1, maybe $2, and then it'll probably drop, and then it'll probably float between $2 and $3. That's still pretty stable. And then it'll probably go up to $4 or $5. And then 5, 6, and then float between, it may float between 4 and 6 for a while. Float between $4 and $6. That's still stable in the world of crypto. Some crypto coins go up to $5 and then crash all the way back down to 50 cents. Because it was just a big boom. That's all it was. It was just money being shoved into the market. And then that coin becomes overvalued because the utility is not there. I mean, a lot of people are shocked that Cardano is under $1. The utility isn't there. It doesn't have utility. They're still working on it. I mean, don't get me wrong, Cardano, that's a big project. It's huge. It's a major project. It's a major project, man. And their time is gonna come. They had a good run, but now that, that run is over. But the project isn't over. How come I don't hear nobody saying that Cardano is a scam? And Cardano is back under $1. Like Cardano went over $1. And now it's back under. How come I don't hear anybody talking about Cardano's a scam? Or what about all these other coins that were double digits? And what was it? Chainlink? Chainlink was like in the 30s, wasn't it? Chainlink was like $30 at one point. Let me see who I'm got here. What's Chainlink, guys? What's Chainlink? Anybody? Anybody got the price of Chainlink? I'm gonna put it to the floor. I'm putting it to the floor. Does anybody know the price of Chainlink? Real quick. Real quick, guys. Can anybody go through the computer and just check the price of Chainlink for me? Anybody? It's 14 of us. Thank you, Gertrude. $8. Chainlink is now $8. $8. All right, Gertrude, being that you got it up, was it $30? Where did it fall from? Where was it? Where was its high? Gertrude, where did it fall from? Like, what was its highest point? Can you see that? Gertrude's checking. Gertrude's from Australia, by the way. Is it Australia? I believe it's Australia, or is it New Zealand? Thank you, Gertrude. $28. See, I was close. I said $30. And she said the highest was $28. So it came from 28. Yes, Gertrude confirmed. Let's up. That's right. See? I know my people. Australia. You're talking to Mr. International here, man. Yeah, man. $30, $28, according to my lady Gertrude from Australia. All the way down to $8. Let me tell you something. That's not happening. Thank you. All-time high, more stats. See, this is crucial. And the all-time high was $49. One more time, Gertrude. One more time. And when was the all-time high? What year? What was the year of the all-time high, Gertrude? Drum roll, please. And the year of the all-time high? Now, is that month, day, year? Is that May 11th or the 5th of November? But the year is 2021. 2021, we're talking last year, ladies and gentlemen. The all-time high, 5th of November. See that? Yeah, see? See, Bermuda is different. Like, we take, you know what I mean? Some places do it the American style, and some places do the British style. and you know, we don't know what we're doing. Like we're just we do everything. That's why I know which, like you put it, like you put the 5, 11, the 5 and 11 there, unless it's something like 31, unless it's a number higher than 12, I don't know which style it is. That's why I always prefer to write out the month. And then you'll never be confused. Yeah. So we're talking a whole year. Ladies and gentlemen, do you not understand? Right? Do you not understand the project that we're in? When we reach $49, that is not happening to us in a year. With the project with Minebase, right? When we experience an all-time high, right? We are not going to drop like that. I mean, for crying out loud, man, $28. That's like a 300% drop. 300%. That means anybody, like if you put money into Chainlink at $28, you're down 300%. You're down 300% on your money. Now let me remind you, right? Let me remind you about Minebase. Whenever the price drops below 10%, whenever the price point drops below 10%, a percentage of coins are being burned. This is what's going to affect supply and demand, which is going to affect the scarcity, supply and demand, scarcity, supply and demand, and it's going to, which ultimately affects the price point of the coin. Because those rules have to apply. They have to apply. Because remember, the coin cannot be sold. It's not in some wallet, in somebody's wallet somewhere. Like all these other coins are, they're in people's wallets, and when they need to raise capital, they dump them on the market. They wait for the coin to go up, and then they dump it on the market to raise capital. And you want to know why? Would you like to know why they need to raise capital? Because they do not have a network base. And who is the network base? What is the network base? Do you know what the network base is? I'm going to give you guys some time to answer that. I'm going to do something real quick. 1 second. Yeah, so while you guys are figuring out, right, who the network base is, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do real quick. And if nobody knows who the network base is, I'll give you the answer. I'll say it. All right, hope you guys doing? How we made out? Nobody. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. So the network base is us. You see, these companies don't have us. All they have are speculators. Speculators are not a community. Speculators are not a community. Minebase is going to attract and going into the market of communities. It's already started off with its first community, i.e. us, the networkers. The difference is that now we don't have to rush. We don't have to pull people. We ain't gotta trick them. We don't have to have house parties to invite them. Oh yeah, I got this opportunity. People are going to be attracted to us from our lifestyle now, because the world is going into an era of destruction and despair. But not all of us are going to feel that. Because some of us have positioned ourselves accordingly. Just like in the scripture with the 10 virgins. 5 had the oil, with the lamp, and the other 5, used up all the oil. A set of 5 used up the oil, and they wanted to borrow some of the other 5, and they told them no, because we need ours. You know what I mean? We need ours for our, for the journey, for the rest of the journey. Nobody told you to use up all your oil. You're being irresponsible. We're being irresponsible. And when people see that we're still able to purchase the basics like bread and milk, because that's coming. A day's wage for a loaf of bread, right? But yeah, we're still buying 4 loaves and not complaining. Yes, we are delightfully. We are delightfully doing that, no matter where we are. And that's where we then have the conversation when they come to us. And then we sit down and show them and talk to them about Minebase. And then, yes, of course, the app is, it's $200, yeah. The app's $200 now, but when you get the coin, it will be the coin will be $500,000, or whatever it says on the chart. I don't know. I'm just thinking, $300, $200. I mean, $700 coin is 300 something, so maybe the $200 one's at 5. I don't know. I'm just doing ratios right now. So yeah, I don't have that math. I ain't got that one, but point is, what I'm saying is that by the time people see us and they come to us, the app is not going to be free. Like, the app is basically going to be free for us, pretty much. The app is going to be free. Because all we're going to do is utilize not even a whole MBASE coin. Because, like I said, the app is $5 and some change. The Minebase coin is $6. And we're getting those for free. I mean, for crying out loud, you got a Minebase coin just for opening up a wallet. As soon as you create your wallet, you get a Minebase coin. You get one Minebase coin for opening up your wallet. That's the coin that you could utilize, that you're going to utilize for your app. And it's not even going to be the whole coin. It's a portion of the coin. So you're still going to have some change left over. Now, can you imagine? Can you imagine using up the remnant of your app, or just saving it so you could show somebody to say, you see this portion right here, this portion right here is from my, it's because I use some of it from my app. So that's why I have this here. That's all this is. It's the remainder. Can you imagine talking to somebody like that? This is the remainder from my app, and it's worth, it's worth like 70 grand. Because it's like, it's worth $70,000 now. I haven't used it up yet, but don't really need to. With all the other, with all the other passive income opportunities that's just bombarding us in the project. From the staking, the rewards. I know it seems like a lot, right? Because I've been posting almost every day, every other day or whatnot. But I'm doing this because a time is gonna come where I'm doing it now while I'm at the time. Because a time is gonna come where I'm not gonna have the time, because I'm gonna be doing more of me. So that's why I'm creating the content, and I'm talking to you guys about it, and I'm giving it to you right now. Hey, listen, you better study these videos, man. You better study the content. You better really be taking notes, Because I told you already, another part of the protocol is you have your calculators, you have your Google thing up, and you have your notepad. You're taking notes on what it is that I'm saying. Because I'm already got it up here. I'm got my plan. I'm on my train, beloved. I'm on my train. I'm just sharing with the rest of the community. I'm just sharing with the rest of the community. That's it. Because I know that's, some people need help. Some people need encouragement. And some people need a sense of, some people need a shepherd, man. Because there are a lot of people who would stir you away from your birthright. Yeah. It's bitter. That's real bitter. There are a lot of people that will steer you away from your birthright. Something that you positioned yourself for. You positioned yourself. And there are people who don't want you to go there. Why? Because then you'll forget about them. Then you won't participate in their project, what they're doing. Get on my blockchain. People are getting paid. I mean, again, people are making this about money. And money is important. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Money is important. But I see so much more in this space than just money with regards to this technology. It's so much more, man. It's beyond. It's transcending. When you really get into it, it's transcendent. You really got to get into it. And it's a discipline. See, you got to be disciplined to not be distracted by certain things. You got to be disciplined to be able to put things in its proper context and proper boxes and compartmentalize things instead of amalgamating everything into one gumbo of thought. Because you're creating disruption. For yourself. And if you're creating disruption for yourself, you're not gonna move forward. Yeah? So with that said, I just want to say, I would like for everyone who's involved with this project, who watches this video, you watch all my other videos too. If you're watching this video, if you're in this project, Minebase, dig in. Dig in. Buckle up. Strap in. Because you're gonna be in the ride of your life. And many of you will say, why do you say that? Many of you will say, why do you say that? And if you are someone who is saying that, then that tells me that you're not, you haven't been reading. You haven't read the white paper, you don't know the project. And you're just, you think what I'm saying is hyperbole. But isn't it wonderful when you can read? Yes. Reading is fundamental. See, when you can read, that's what power is. And that's what I encourage people, that's where I encourage people to go. So that you can be empowered. You don't have to take my word for it because I didn't write it. Don't blame me because I didn't write it, man. And then people want to get on those soapboxes and say, that's what I find most insidious, That's what I find most insidious about people who attempt to throw shade, if you will. Because they know the average, like not you guys. Well, smart, because we already figured it out, right? We figured it out. We're talking about the dopey ones, right? Who don't read, and then they just go based on either whatever I'm saying. Like if you're just going based on what I'm saying, then you're a dumbass. You're dopey. If you're just going based on what I'm saying, then you're dopey. Just that. When I'm telling you, go read the white paper. Mr. Harold Sykes is telling you, go read the white paper. And you see, I was telling you, go read the white paper before he even came out and said, go read the white paper. Because that's where I'm getting my info from. That's why I'm so calm. And in case you can't tell, that's why I'm not revealing everything that's in the white paper. Matter of fact, I felt that I've revealed enough. So a lot of people would think, oh yeah, you're just, nah, it's the, look, I read the white paper. Bitcoin had a white paper. It stated that it was going to be this, that. It said 21 million coins was created. 21 million. But in order to access them, you got to mine them. Well, how do you mine it, bro? You got to have a computer and download the software or whatever. You know, I don't even know how it went back in the day. But you didn't need all this heavy duty equipment in the beginning. But you see, the deal with Bitcoin is that the more coins that got downloaded, the more difficult it was, and the more power and energy you needed to get one. So that's when the technology went behind that. So that's where Bitcoin is being recognized, because Bitcoin created people who knew how to build the technology to mine. There's no minor things, ASICs or whatever you want to call them. Like I said, I know a little bit. The minor tools, man. There's minor tools, you know, you connect to your house, but it's drawing electricity. So unless you live in somewhere like Kuwait and you're mining Bitcoin, you're making a mint. You're making a mint, man. If you're living in Kuwait, energy is like 11, you know what I'm saying? To mine Bitcoin is like $1,000. It's under 2G. No wonder Bitcoin went from 60,000 all the way down to 10,000. But you got people who mining it in places like Kuwait, where energy is cheap. And other places too. And you don't have to take my word for it. You could Google that information. It's there. You could Google it. Google will give you that thing in numerical order. Lowest to highest, highest to lowest. They give you all the names of the countries. You want your Bitcoin, go move there. Good luck. But yeah, man. I just feel that, you know, we're just at a point in time where it's like people are still, it's like no matter what happens, like I guess you're always gonna have some form of salesman of some type, you know? I guess. Oh man. I guess you know you're always gonna get the hate. You're always gonna get the hate, man. And that's when you know. That's when you really know who's real and who ain't. Who's really about, you know, helping people. And because a lot of people talk that revolutionary stuff because it's popular. And oh yeah, power to the people because it's popular. But when they say power to the people, they're really talking about, yeah, no, power to me. Power to me first. Because I'm a person. Power to me first though. And yeah, power to the people because you know they're not on top, but they don't want you to be first before them. So when yeah, power to the people, freedom this, freedom that. But they really want to be before you. They want to be in front of you though. And that's also a part of the insidious nature of this whole realm. And it's unfortunate, you know. You think people are on your team. And all the while they are concocting their own agendas. It's incredible. It's incredible that at the beginning you can have an understanding, or you think you have an understanding with someone who's wanting to work with you and thus selling you on it. Oh yes, trust me, I could do this, do that. And then in the thick of it, they just wanna, they flip. In the thick of it. And then they just want to discard you. As if you didn't help them. They force you to decide as if you didn't help them at all in life. As if you had no value. Isn't that wonderful? Don't let anyone take you for granted, because we all have value. I would say it's important that you share, or not share, that you know your value. You know what you bring. You know. See, when you know, that is power. When you know. See, it's tangible. When you know what you bring to the table and it's tangible, you can call it out. That's powerful. And a lot of people don't like it. They don't. They don't like when you know. Look at all the hate I get. I get hate from all circles. Because I know. You know, people don't like that I talk about the G999, but I'm not bashing. I don't bash it. I state the facts of it. It's not the same thing. See, this is how you know when somebody's brainwashed. When you say something like the coin's at 0.002 cents for 2 years, and then when you compare it to the KBC, that didn't happen. KBC started at half a penny. It went down to those levels at 0.002, but then at least it went up to 12 cents in 18 months. KBC went to 12 cents in 18 months. On one exchange, I saw it at 18 cents. I believe it was BitForex. At 18 cents. I think I took a screenshot of that. I put that up in my on my Insta. Cryptopreneur BDA. Yeah, Cryptopreneur BDA. I think I put that on my Instagram. 18 cents on Bitforex. KBC was traded, which is probably why Bitforex is one of our exchanges. I told you, all the exchanges, there's something bigger happening. These are relationships. Relationships are being built, or were being built, created. So if you remember all of the exchanges that the KBC was on, Bitforex was one of them, DigiFinex was another one. You don't think Coin Super will be one? Remember Coin Super? Hello? Oh yeah. It's a big list. Matter of fact, I'll save that for another stream. I have a list of exchanges. Write them down for you. And sound them off. Because you know that's coming. Along with the big boys. Along with the big boys. Yeah. That's right. It's coming, baby. And I do believe that Binance will be one of them too. I believe that. KBC didn't get to Binance, but I believe that the MBASE token will be on there. That's coming. Please believe it. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there, man. Listen, I understand. You guys could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate it. But I'm gonna finish watching the Cowboys crush the Giants. As I told you before, that's who's winning. Dallas! Yeah, it's done night tonight. But this is our turn. MBASE. Yeah. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. And be safe. Peace.